Hello everyone and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Albion's Legacy. However, my wife is being awesome and is really helping me. I think she's trying to wave. She's going to help me by doing a lot of the movements on the board, so hopefully we can video this in one night, because this is not a short game. If you'd like to see how to set up the game, feel free to check out the video before this in the playlist. Otherwise, let's get going. Since I was lucky enough to get the Kickstarter version of this game, this coin tells us who the first player is. Palmanides is going to be our first player, and how this game works is we're going to move between each character having one turn, and then Palmanides will get a second turn, then we'll move to the key turn where the enemies activate. And then we'll place a despair token and then move to the next round. So let's start with Palmanides. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to place Palmanides on the board. Now, every player, or every character starts out with 4 movement. So you get 4 moves that you can do each turn. Up to 4. You don't have to use all 4. Since Palmanides has that awesome mount ability, where he can obtain a mount card even with the stables being closed, that's where we're going to go. That only uses 2 movement, but that's fine. We're going to do that. Now we get to draw a mount card. Look at that. He grabbed Gringlet. So this is going to give him +2 movement. So now going forward, he'll get 6 movement around, which is why I wanted to do this. He also, during your turn, you may move into additional round tiles at the cost of 1 destiny token per tile. And of course, you can never equip more than 1 mount tile. And this is going to be placed on the special spot on his board. So let's go do that. So let's place it right here where it says special. Perfect. Now you have 2 special spots and an armor and a weapon spot. So we can never have more than 2 special cards, 1 armor and 1 weapon. Elaine's going to start in the round table, and then she has 4 movement. So she's going to go down towards the docks, because that's where her personal quest round tile is in the docks. So maybe we can find it and we can get her specific artifact, which would be sweet. So what we're going to do here now, since we don't have any more tiles, is we are going to explore. And so Monica's going to flip over, and we found Terra Deserte. And this is great, you guys. This is one of the tiles that we need for our story quest, which is awesome. We already found it. But do you see this icon right here? This icon means that we need to spawn an enemy. And right now, since we just are starting the game, we have to spawn a severe threat. Here we have the Spectra of Wygrain. Maybe I'm saying that right. So what we need to do is spawn the Wygrain token on the Tintagel tile. And we have the movement aggressive, which means that each round, so each key turn, this demon, or undead I should say, undead is going to move 1 step towards the closest character. And as long as Wygrain remains in play, choose 1 character to take a wound token during each key turn. Oh, we got to get rid of that. Then we're also going to place our quest token here, because once we defeat him, we will obtain this quest token. Nice. We have to find the Tintagel tile, which is a specific tile that has this icon on it on the back, which means it's for a named enemy. So flip that back. And we are going to place the Wygrain enemy token. Now, what's really nice about these enemy tokens, if you flip them to the opposite side, they tell you what you need to be able to defeat them. We need to have 4 successes using either loyalty or altruism. Pretty cool. To finish Elaine's turn, we get to decide whether we want to move on to this tile or not. And I think we're going to, so let's do it. Now, since this is a specific realm tile that is for our story quest, we get to try and complete a challenge of a 4 challenge of any type of attribute except for movement. Looking at her card, she is the best at altruism or loyalty. So I think we're going to do an altruism challenge. We're going to try and get 4 successes on a roll with 5 dice. All right, Monica, can you roll us 4 successes with, what did we decide, altruism? Yeah, altruism. Let's do it. And she got 1. We could spend destiny tokens if we wanted, but it's too early in the game to waste doing that. So we failed, no problem. No harm done. Next is Lancelot. Place him at the round table, and it's pretty simple. We know what we're going to do. We're going to go challenge Wygrain over there. So we're going to take 4 steps, and we immediately go into a challenge. As you can see from the enemy token, we need to use either altruism or loyalty. So let's do altruism, because he gets to roll 5 dice. All right, Monica, roll us some good altruism. Look at that. 2, 4, 6 successes. Nice, man. Because we have defeated Wygrain, we get to complete this severe threat and obtain the quest coin. So that's our first out of 9. And don't forget, once we get 3 of those, we can unlock the mount cards. Because unfortunately, Lancelot is on a great tile to pick up. He normally could pick up a mount card, but the mounts are locked. And so he can't get that until we get 2 more quest coins. So that'll end Lancelot's turn. Also, Lancelot can do what we would call a spoils draw. If he decides to return this token back to the supply, he can then obtain either an armor, a relic, or an item. And I think since we're at the beginning of the game, he's going to do that. I think we're going to go for an item since we have not broken either of our weapons or our armor. And we got the Mage's Map. We may discard this card to return to the Mage District realm tile in the Camelot region. And we'll put this on the special spot on his board. Nice. We now move to the Pulmonatus turn. After this, we'll move to the Key turn. So we get 6 movement because he has his mount. So we'll move him out to the Sally Port. And he's for his scout, he's going to scout right here. And we're going to put out Englewood, and it looks like we're going to do another spawning. This time, though, we'll do spawn from the general threat deck instead of the severe threat deck. Waylaid by Saxons. Spawn 1d6 Saxon tokens on silver realm tiles. And MC is aggressive, so they're going to go towards the closest character. And they have no special abilities. So we're going to wish that Monica's going to roll a 1 here. Let's see what she gets. Oh, she gets a 1! I like that. The only silver realm tile is Tintagel, so we're going to place the Saxon here, but Lancelot is there, and in this game you immediately have to do a challenge. So let's see. For Saxons, you have to either use Prowess or Altruism. If you look at Lancelot's card, he gets to roll 6 on a Prowess. That's even better than his 5 for Altruism, so let's roll 6. We are looking for just 3 successes with a Prowess or Mana Burst. Let's go, Monica. And we get 3 successes. 1, 2, 3, and they're all real instead of the last one. Whew! Took them out. What we'll do is we will put this Saxon token on Lancelot's sheet. If he gets a total of 8 tokens, he can bring it back to the dungeon to get a quest coin. So it's another way to get a quest coin. Because my wife is the best die roller in town, we actually have completed this general threat card. Now, we don't get a spoils card because there's no named enemy, but we do get the quest coin, which is quest coin number 2, and we now have no enemies that are going to move during the key turn. Pulmonatus can make a decision if he wants to move out onto this or stay where he is at the Sally Port. If he had a wound and he stayed in the Sally Port, he'd heal a wound, but he doesn't have one, so he's going to go over here to Englewood, and that's going to end his turn. Next, we would do a key turn and have any enemies move, but we've been able to eliminate all the enemies on the board. So because of that, all we do is place 1 token of despair on one of these flames of hope. We have now completed round 1. We have now moved first player over to Elaine. So Elaine's going to be the first one of round 2. And the first thing we're going to do is try and complete that story quest again. So we're going to roll on Altruism, 5 dice, trying to get a 4 success. Come on, Monica, 4 successes. I want to see some mana bursts. And we get 1 Altruism. So we failed. That's okay. I think we're going to move on. We can't challenge more than once. So we're going to move on, and we'll just have to do this again when we're coming back. Elaine still has all 4 movement, so I think we're going to explore here. And we get the Dosmary Pool. So if you look here, you can see that it has this icon. That means that we could draw a Virtue Plaque if we end our turn there. But I think we're just going to keep moving. So we'll move on to there and then explore for our second movement here. And we get the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man has this icon, which means we are going to be spawning some enemies. And we're doing a severe threat this time. We have the Woolos the Bearded. Spawn the Woolos token on the Kingdom Kent tile. MC aggressive, so he's going to move towards a character. Spawn 2 Saxon tokens on red realm tiles, and they're also aggressive. When Woolos is defeated, you must place 1 despair token to extinguish a flame of hope. That means we're going to have 1 less round when we defeat him. And Woolos is a Saxon. The Kingdom Kent tile, as you can see, we can only place in either the forest or the docks. So we've decided to place it over here, connected to the Sally Port, which is the forest. And we'll place it like so. And then we have to place Woolos here. Then what we have to do is spawn 2 Saxon tokens on red realm tiles. One will be here at Terra Deserte. And since we only have 1 red realm tile, we have to then spawn them inside of Camelot itself in the hallways. So we're going to place them here. We're going to have Elaine move into the Isle of Man for movement 2. Movement 3 is let's do some searching here. And we have found a second story realm tile, Purdue Enrenfnin. I'm terrible at names. But this, we do have to spawn another card. So we're going to do a general threat this time. Here we have the Crypt Wraiths of the 9 Witches. Spawn 3 undead tokens on blue realm tiles, and they're all aggressive. If any character is forced to retire when challenging an undead, leave their standee in play as a named undead with multiple challenge ratings equal to the character's attributes. This undead is aggressive with 2 movement. Oh, we do not want to die going against these guys. So let's place them. Just so you guys know, do you see this little icon here? This means it comes from the expansion, the Holy Grail expansion. We're going to have to spawn 1 at the Dosmary Pool and 1 at the Isle of Man, right where Elaine is. So we'll have to do that challenge in a second. But we're going to spawn the 3rd one since we don't have any more blue realm tiles in a hallway. We're going to place the final one here in the hallway next to the docks. Now let's do Elaine's challenge against this undead. The undead can use either altruism or loyalty. So which one do you want to do, Monica? Altruism or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Okay, we're going to do loyalty this time. Let's see, Monica. Roll those 5 loyalty. And we get no loyalty at all.
All I got was prowess.
You have prowess of movement. So we've got 2 options. We can either use a destiny token and re-roll one of them, or we can break an item. And I think we're going to break an item here. So we have 1 armor and 1 weapon. They are no different from each other. There's just 2 different items. We can break them by flipping them upside down, and that means that we can no longer use that for a reroll. But now we can reroll all the dice, and Monica can try again on loyalty. Let's go, Monica. Come on, loyalty. And we get... Wait. Okay. Okay. We got 2 loyalty. So here we go. We have 2. We're going to use a destiny token so we can reroll 1. So we'll give up 1 destiny token, and now we can choose 1 die, so we might as well do this one that's not loyalty, and re-roll it. And here's the thing. We can now choose, because of her truth that she has, 2 additional attributes that are successes. So why don't we do altruism and prowess, since you rolled a bunch of that. What do you think? Sounds good? Okay, let's do it. And we got altruism. So with that altruism and these 2 loyalty, we have defeated that undead. We'll place an undead token on her character sheet. Whoops. And now she only has 2 destiny tokens left. Elaine is going to continue with her turn, and she's going to move to Purdue Afwin. And because that is another story quest location, we're going to try another challenge, a 4 challenge with, I'm going to say altruism this time. Loyalty was a little bit harder. Don't forget, her altruism is 5, so she gets to roll 5 dice. Looking for 4 successes on an altruism roll right here. Let's go, Monica. Let's do it, let's do it. And 1 success. Oh, man. Okay, we failed at that. We get 1 more movement. We're going to do our final explore here. And we get a road tile. So now, with road tiles, we immediately, when we explore them, have to draw an encounter card. Dream of Ronaby. You must make a loyalty 3 challenge to stop the traitors at Camlin from assessing an army. If you succeed, gain 1 destiny token. Oh, nice. If you fail, you must place 1 despair token to extinguish a flame of hope. Okay, Monica, I gotta see some good loyalty here. Elaine's loyalty, don't forget, is 5. So we're gonna roll 5 dice looking for 3 successes. All right, Monica, I want to see at least 3 loyalty successes here. That's all we need, 3. A mana burst and 1 would be good for me. And we get 2. Oh man, we get 2, you guys. We need 1 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to use up another destiny token, because here's the thing. If we succeed, we get a destiny token back. So we're going to give up another destiny token. That's 2 out of the 3 that she has. And we're going to choose 2 more attributes. So why don't we do the 2 that are out? Altruism and prowess. Come on. Or a mana burst. So over half of it. Come on. I said altruism, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. So that is a success. That means we get a destiny token right back. And we don't have to place a despair token. So we'll put that right here.
That was a close one.
For her final movement, we're going to have her move on to the road because she does not activate it again. And if she didn't move on to that road and then tried to go there next round, she'd have to draw another encounter card. So this way, she's not going to have to draw another encounter card next turn. Next, we're going to move to Lancelot, and we are going to explore right here. And we find another road event. Great. Let's see what we get. We have the Gloomy Horizon. All players roll 1 less stone of chance on courage challenges until the end of the next key turn. Each player may immediately spend 1 destiny token to ignore this doom effect. We're just going to let that sit out. We don't have anything right now that needs courage. All active doom effects will go here. So at the next key turn, we'll get rid of this. But right now, all courage challenges will roll 1 less die. We're going to have Lancelot move onto the road for his first movement, and then we're going to explore this way. And we find the White Fort. Nice. Now, this icon means if we end there, we can repair a weapon, but we haven't broken one. So we'll just move on there for action 2. Movement 2. We're going to then scout in this spot, and we get a road 1. So we immediately draw another encounter. Visions of the Grail. Like I said, see, this means that this is from the Holy Grail expansion, so we're having Visions of the Grail. You may spend 1 destiny token to immediately move to the monastery in Camelot. If you do, make a Courage 4 or Prowess 4 challenge. If successful, you may select the Isle of Saras, Ashlat, or Castle Realm tile and place it in an appropriate region. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to try and do a...
Lancelot is her tile.
Yeah, I still don't think... I mean, we'll find it. I think we're just going to skip it. It's not worth it. We're going to be getting out of the mountains. We'll have to spend all this time getting back into the mountains again. So we're just going to ignore this. So we're going to move him on to this road for 3. And then his final action, or final scout that he's going to do is right here. And we find Castle Corbinic, which is another one of the story realm tiles. Now, you guys, since we're having a couple of these come out, I'm going to mark them just with a token to remind myself that these are the tiles that we need to do those story challenges. Now, what's really nice, whenever you find a realm tile that is totally closed off, you do not have to move on to that tile. You can immediately scout again. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to scout one more time. We're going to scout over here, and then that way we just get more tiles out. And we have found the Blessed Isle. And guess what? That is another one of the story realm tiles. I think we have found 4 out of how many are there, Monica? 6? 4 out of the 6. I swear to you, I did not put these in any sort of order. So now we get to decide where we want to go. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go to the Blessed Isle. And that's because there's this icon here. And that icon means that we will power up loyalty for everyone. So anybody who has to do a loyalty check gets to add +1 stone of chance. So we're going to go here. And then since we're there and we're ending our turn there, we're going to do a check in there to try and get a challenge of 4 of whatever attribute we want to try and complete one of our story quests. Sir Lancelot gets to roll 6 dice for prowess. So let's do that and let's see if we can get a challenge of 4 completed. All right, Monica, we need 4 successes. That's all we need, 4 prowess. Let's do it. And 1, 2, 3. We don't have a 4th. And I don't think it's worth using any sort of destiny because we can do that at the beginning of the next turn. So that's going to end Lancelot's turn. For Palmanatus, remember that he has a mount card which gives him +2 movement. So his first movement is he's going to move right into here, into Kingdom Kent, so that he can take on this Woolock. He's going to need a 4 of either prowess or altruism. Palmanatus is going to use Altruism, which lets him roll 5 dice, and he needs 4 successes. This could be tough. Oh, you guys, wish Monica luck here. We need 4 successes with Altruism. Let's go. And we get 2 successes with the Mana Burst, and that's it. So now we need to make a decision whether we use Destiny tokens or break an item, or take a wound. Looks like we're going to break a weapon so that we can re-roll. Go, Monica, go. Go, Monica, go. Altruism. And we get 1 success. Ouch. This time we're going to take a wound. We're doing that just because we're by the Sally Port, which we could potentially heal a wound. We have to keep fighting this guy until we lose, or we are retired, or we defeat the enemy. Okay, here we go. Number 3. And 1 Altruism. Ouch. We're going to flip that hand axe and break that item. And that means we're going to have to roll again. Here we go. 5 successes right here. And we have 2 successes. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to use a Destiny token. We're going to give up 1 Destiny token, and Monica's going to re-roll one of these 3 and choose a different attribute. What do you want to use?
Prowess.
Okay, so we're going to have Prowess as a success or a Mana Burst. We're looking for a Mana Burst here, you guys. All right, Monica, let's see. We really need a Mana Burst here. We really need a Mana Burst. And we get Loyalty. Okay, so we'll use our second Destiny token to re-roll that one again. And let's keep the same 2. So it's either Prowess, Altruism, or a Mana Burst. Come on. Okay, Altruism. So we have 3 successes. We need 1 more. We have 1 more Destiny token, you guys. So we're going to roll this one, and we'll say same thing. Prowess, Altruism, or a Mana Burst. And there's an Altruism! That guy was insane. But we have now defeated Woolos. Don't forget, you guys, when Woolos is defeated, we must place 1 Despair token. This will be our second Despair token already. So we'll put this token on Palmanatus' card, but you know what? Look at this. He has no items and no Destiny tokens and a wound. So we're going to play it safe with him. We're going to have Palmanatus explore 1 more time, and then we're going to have him run over to the Sally Port. And he gets the Camlin Fields. And you know what? We're going to spawn some more enemies. Bummer. We're looking at another severe threat. Here we have the Green Knight. Spawn the Green Knight token on the Valley of No Return tile. This knight has a hold for his MC, which means he will not move during the key turn. We also are going to spawn 2 Witch tokens on Green Realm tiles, and they're going to be aggressive. As long as the Green Knight remains in play, no player may heal or restore Destiny tokens by any means. Oh, I was just going to have Palmanatus going to heal, and I drew this. Wow. We're going to have the Green Knight spawn right by Lancelot up here, and then we're going to spawn our 2 Witch tokens. We're going to spawn 1 Witch tile on this Castle of Corbinet, unfortunately very close to Lancelot. Witches need to use, what is it? It's loyalty or courage. I think Lancelot has good courage, but its loyalty is terrible, as we all know. And here we're going to place the other Witch tile, or Witch token in Inglewood. So we were planning with Palmanatus to go back to the Sally Port to heal, but now we can't heal. So we might as well keep forging on. So we'll move here as movement 2, because we started here. So 1, 2, and then we'll explore this way for our scout action or explore action. And we found another road. We have found a secret path. You stare into the Plateus and notice a cave. As you follow it, you realize it's a new path from Albion's to Camelot. You may immediately travel to the Sally Port Realm tile in the Camelot region. I think we're going to pass on that. That's only 2 tiles away from him anyways. We're just going to keep and we can't even heal, yeah. So we're just going to keep forging on. So we're going to move here for 3. Then let's explore this way. And we get Dina's Emrys. Now, this tile is adjacent to the watchtower over in Camelot, which is pretty cool. So that's going to be a nice way we can always jump back to Camelot. But this is a tile that's closed off, so we can immediately scout again. So let's scout this way. Guess what, you guys? Another road event. Let's see what this encounter entails. Well, look at this. A call home. We didn't want to go to Sallyport before, but now we're being summoned back to the round table and immediately return there and end your turn. But we get to gain 1 destiny token. Yes! So we'll place Palmenides right here back at the round table, and he gets 1 destiny token back. Very nice. But that ends his turn. We finish this round with Elaine's turn, and we're going to have Elaine move to Padao Afwin. I'm sorry, I can't say that name. And we're doing that so that we can try that challenge and complete another a story quest. Our first one. All right, let's go for a 4 success for altruism. And we get 1. That's okay. We're going to get another chance here. We're going to then move her over to this tile where we have the Saxon, and we're going to immediately fight him. Which icons do we, or which attributes are we going to have to use, Mon?
Altruism or prowess.
Altruism or prowess? So let's do altruism again. Don't forget, her altruism is 5. We're looking for 3 successes here for altruism. Let's go, Monica, let's go. And we failed. So we'll break this Warhammer. I'm picturing this Elaine the White carrying a Warhammer. That's a pretty funny picture. And let's try again. 3 successes on altruism. That's all we need. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. We killed that Saxon.
Spread them out a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll place this Saxon on her character sheet. That's number 2 for her. Now because she's in Terra Deserte, she's going to try that story quest challenge again. So 4 successes in, and let's do loyalty this time since she rolls 5 for that. Since Monica rolled so many altruism there, I doubt she can do it a second time in a row. All right, let's do it. 5 loyalty dice, looking for 4 successes. And instead, we would have gotten it on altruism, but we have 3 here. You know what? I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to spend a destiny token to re-roll one of these. We're going to spend 1 destiny token and roll this one, and we're going to use altruism and prowess as a success because we can do that due to her truth that she has here as her virtue plaque. Oh yeah! Altruism, that gives us 4 successes. We're going to place that story quest token here. Now we have to protect that. If ever an undead or a demon walks into that spot, they remove that story quest token, which would be terrible if you think of how much we had to work for that. So we're going to have to protect that one. Next, let's scout here. We have found Avalon, which is a healing tile, but it is a block off, so it stops the path here, so we don't have to move on to that tile. We can move somewhere else. So we're actually going to move to Dosemary Pool to take on this undead. And what we need to use is either altruism or loyalty. We're going to roll loyalty for this one, and the reason being because we forgot that Lancelot is on a tile that gives +1 stone of chance for loyalty. So she's going to get to roll 6 against this undead. We need to roll 3 successes on 6 dice. Let's see what we can do. And we get 2 successes. That's it. So we're going to have to spend our last destiny token, altruism and prowess as a success. And she gets altruism. That is 3 successes. That will take out that undead. So that means we've defeated this undead, and that gives us 3 enemy tokens on our board. We have 1 more action we could take. We can move 1 more time, but we're actually going to stay here and draw another plaque. Let's do that. We'll grab one from here, and we'll place it right here. Ooh, Pure Faith. Roll 1 extra stone of chance on altruism challenges. Once per key turn, you may instantly win a challenge against a non-named undead. Oh, seriously? We needed that this time. So once a key turn just means once a round. So once a round, she can just automatically defeat an unnamed undead. First thing we get to do as we move to the key turn is discard this Gloomy Horizon. Good. I don't like gloom. I like happiness. Next, all enemies are going to move unless they have a hold as their MC. And for the Green Knight himself, he's going to hold, he's not going to move, but all other enemy tiles or enemy tokens are going to move on the board. Over here, the Witch is going to move 1 step towards Lancelot. That's not good. Lancelot would not be able to fight a witch very well. Now, over here, we do have the Green Knight, but the Green Knight's not going to have to move because he is an MC of Hold, so he'll just stay where he is. This witch over here is going to take one step towards the into Camelot because there are no heroes over here out the Sally Port since Palmenides had to go back to the Round Table. This Saxon will take a step towards Palmenides, and he's now one step away. And the undead will do the same thing. They're all coming to get him. That's not good. At the end of the key turn, we will place another despair token. You know what that means? That's our third one. We're almost halfway through the game already. Whew! To start our next round, Lancelot will be the first player. First thing we're going to do, this Blessed Isle, he can try and complete a story quest challenge. Let's go do it. We're going to use prowess here, so we get to roll 6 dice. As my grandpa says, baby needs lucky shoes. Let's roll some prowess. And we get 1. I think I might fire Monica from her dice rolling. What do you guys think?
I think that sounds like a good idea. From now on, Colin's going to roll the dice.
We're going to take Lancelot since he failed, and we're going to have him go and challenge this Green Knight. So we're going to step onto here, and we're going to challenge our first knight. Now, our knights need 4 as their challenge rating, but you can use any of the attributes except for movement to challenge them. If you recall, Lancelot can use 6 dice for prowess. I'm going to roll this time to try and get 4 successes. Let's see if I can do it. All right, looking for 4 prowess successes on 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Why didn't you fire me a long time ago?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be rolling. Welcome to being Irish. I love it. So, this knight is no more. Now, we have killed this, we've defeated this knight, which is a named knight, but we still can't do our spoils draw because the card itself still has 2 witch tokens that were spawned. So we need to defeat the 2 witch tokens before we can get our spoils draw and get that quest token. But at least we took out the named enemy. That feels good. We'll place the Green Knight on his sheet, and now he has defeated 2 enemies that he can use to either go to the dungeon or, when we defeat all of them, be able to get them for a spoils draw if we defeat the 2 witches. The only way we can explore is out here. So we're going to put Mount Agnid, and guess what? More enemies. No! All right, let's go see what we get. We're going to do a general threat here. Looks like we found the Hags of Carmarthian. Spawn 3 witch tokens on green realm tiles, and they are aggressive. They also have the special ability that you cannot use destiny tokens when challenging any witch. And because now that's here, even if we defeated the 2 witches that spawn with the Green Knight, we can't get that card until we've defeated all the witches on the board. We're going to place all 3 witches over here on the Sally Port side since we have 3 green tiles. Ouch. We now have a total of, what, 5? 5 witches on the board. That's not good. So we're going to go on to Mount Agnid for our first action, and then we're going to explore a second time. And we're going to find Badonicus. So we have Badonicus here. Wow, this is really stretching out. And with this spot, if we end here, we could increase prowess for everybody. Actually, I'm going to go this way, I think. So I kind of like the idea of going over here. So we'll move on to there. That is 1, 2, that's movement 3. So we might as well search one more time. And we find a road event. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh, you guys. Betrayal. How fitting is it that Lancelot gets the betrayal card? Sir Brenoir needs help. A fellow knight is engaged in a battle with traitors. You may make a loyalty 3 challenge to defeat the traitors and gain 1 destiny token. If you ignore this plea for help, you must place 1 despair token to distinguish a flame of hope. If you fail the challenge, take 1 wound token and immediately end the challenge. Okay, here's the thing. Lancelot's loyalty is terrible, but I think it's still better than putting on a despair token for ignoring it. So let's give it a shot. If you look here, his loyalty for Sir Lancelot is 3. All right, you guys, and if we do succeed at this and we can technically get a destiny token, because that, I think it's what, the Green Knight? Oh no, actually, we don't have to worry about it. The Green Knight has been defeated, so we don't have to worry about losing, we can actually gain destiny tokens, so that's good. But all right, 3 dice, we need 3 loyalty. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, we got 2. Okay, here's the thing. Lancelot has 5 destiny tokens, so we're going to use one. We're going to use up 1 destiny token and re-roll, and we're going to choose prowess as another success. Let's see, so prowess or loyalty or a mana burst. Or courage. Do we try again? I don't think so. We're just going to take a wound. You know what? I forgot his ability where if he gains destiny tokens, he actually gets to gain 2 destiny tokens. So we might as well try using another destiny token to re-roll. So we'll use this second destiny token and we'll re-roll this one, looking still for prowess or loyalty or mana. And we got altruism. Do we use one more? Okay, we're going to use one more. This will be our 3rd destiny token that we're using, but we get to roll one more time. We're looking for loyalty, prowess, or a mana burst. Boom! Prowess! Heck yeah! So because of that, we get to, with this card, obtain a destiny token. But due to his special ability, we obtain 2 destiny tokens back. Nice! That means we only lost 1 in total. He'll have 4 left. So for our final movement for Lancelot, we're actually going to stay in Botanicus, and that's because we can increase prowess for everybody. We can give an additional Stone of Chance. And then next time we can come back to the Blessed Isle and do what Monica couldn't do and get a success of 4 for our story challenge. So let's move to Pulmonades. First thing we're going to do with Pulmonades, remember, he's got his 6 movement. So he's going to move here and challenge this Saxon. And because Lancelot is on Botanicus, he can use prowess and get +1 Stone of Chance. If you look here, we're going to be rolling 5 dice. +1 is 6, and we only need 3 successes. We should be able to do that, right? 6 dice for 3 prowess. Let's see if we can do it. 1, 2, 3. God, this is so easy. I don't know what Monica's problem was. We'll place this Saxon token here, and guess what? That is the last Saxon token, so we're going to complete this threat. We're going to complete this quest, so we get a quest coin, and that is finally our 3rd quest coin, so we're also going to unlock the mounts. We've now unlocked the mounts, so we'll take that off, and now if anybody ends on a tile that has this horse on it, they can draw a mount, which will give them additional movement, which is nice. Also, we're going to do a spoils draw. So, since Pulmonades has these 2 tokens, he's going to give up both of those to be able to draw 1 card from either the item, the relic, or the armory deck. And he's going to grab it from the armory deck. We get the Noble Coat of Arms. Nice. It's a special card, so it's going to go in the special area. You can break this to avoid taking a wound, and you may also use loyalty instead of prowess when making a challenge. That probably won't happen for us, but still cool that you can do that. Because Lancelot killed one of those Saxons, he's actually going to return that Saxon token to the supply to also do a spoils draw. He is going to draw an item instead of an armory card. So let's see what he gets. Lancelot's going to get a secret map. You may discard this card to return to the Treasury Realm tile in the Camelot region. Nice. Elaine is also going to give up her Saxon token for a spoils draw. She's going to draw an armory card since both of her items, or both of her weapon and armor, are destroyed. She's going to take the Enchanted Cloak. This Enchanted Cloak she can use to break to avoid taking a wound, and then once per round during her turn, she can actually spend a Destiny token to repair this card, if only she had any Destiny tokens left. Still, kind of cool to have an Enchanted Cloak. I think that thematically works for Elaine as well. Maybe a little better than the Warhammer. Pulmonades has only used 1 movement, so he'll do 2, 3 for his second and third movement, and now he's going to fight this undead with some altruism. His altruism stat is at 5, so we're going to roll 5 dice looking for 3 successes. All right, 5 dice, altruism, let's go. And we killed it. 6. So we can say, see ya, undead. We'll place that right here. And that is going to complete another one of our threats.
I think Colin's using different dice than I was.
So we're going to take this one off. We have completed this general threat. And that is our 4th quest coin. We know we still need to get to the forest because one of our story quest realm tiles is only in the forest. So we're going to start going back towards the Sally Port. So 4, 5, 6. We're going to end in the kitchen so we can increase loyalty. All right, let's go to Elaine. Her first action is she's going to move to this tile and then explore over here. And we're going to find the city of Carillon, which is another one of these tiles that blocks it. That's such a bummer. I wanted these two to connect. I wanted the Sally Port and the docks to connect. We just keep drawing these. But that has a threat icon on it, so we've got to draw a threat. And this time we're doing a severe threat. Ooh, the Kelpie. Spawn the Kelpie token on the River Brew tile. Aggressive. As long as Kelpie remains in play, each player must pass a movement 4 challenge during the key turn or discard their mount card. Kelpie is a demon. Ooh. Fortunately, Elaine is good at demons, so maybe we'll see if we can put this Kelpie by her. So we're going to be able to place River Brew actually right next to Elaine, which is really nice. We'll place Kelpie there, and then you know what we're going to do? We're going to go right and challenge him because we can use prowess or courage, and we have Lancelot sitting on a tile that'll increase her prowess, and she gets 1 additional die since these demons are her speciality, her favorite enemies. So this is movement 1, actually, or is it movement 2? She was here, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. So 1 was here, 2 was to scout this one, 3 is to move here, and let's take this Kelpie out. So you can see there, she only gets 4 prowess, but Lancelot adds 1, and as a favored enemy, she adds another one. She'll roll 6 dice. Let's do it. 4 successes on prowess. That's what we need. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. I really don't know what Monica's problem was. All right, you know what that means? We've completed another quest. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this, take this Kelpie and immediately discard it for a spoils draw. And we're going to draw a relic card this time. She gets a special card called Banner of Whales. You may discard this card to restore all of your destiny tokens. You know what? We're doing that. Her destiny tokens are so useful. So we're actually going to discard this card and get 3 destiny tokens back. So we'll place 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Thank you. So we have now completed this one. That is our 5th quest token. We only need 4 more, and the Kelpie is no more. So I counted wrong. Elaine actually has 2 more actions left, or 2 more movement, because she moved here for 1. She scouted here, but that doesn't take a movement. She didn't have to move here because it was a closed off tile. 2 was to move in here and defeat that demon. So action 3 is going to be to scout here, and we find the Land of Gore. Ooh. And we have to do another spawning. This will be a general threat. Here we have the Coven of Ninian, and this is terrible. It's another witch. Spawn 1d6 witch tokens on green realm tiles, aggressive. A character that fails a challenge against any witch becomes seduced. What seduced means is you can no longer break items. And remember, there is another effect with witches that players cannot use destiny tokens when challenging witches. Whew! We just need to kill some witches. Alright, we're going to see what we get for the amount of witches. 3! That isn't bad. Let's spawn 3. And they're all going to have to be on green realm tiles. We're going to place 3 more witches. Oh, and we're going to fill these up. This is not a good area to be. Hopefully whoever goes through here can take out some witches. So Elaine's going to move on to the Lands of Gore, and then she's going to explore one more time. And she's going to get Ashtalat, which is actually her specific tile, which is awesome for her personal quest. We'll move on here and let's look at her personal quest. Her personal quest is called the Riverboat. She just has to do a Loyalty 3 challenge, and if she succeeds, she gets the Silver Branch. She gets to roll 5 dice, plus Parmenides is in the kitchen powering up Loyalty. So nice. Here's our 6. Let's see if we can do it. We just need a Loyalty 3. With 6 dice, we can do that. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would probably beat that one. What do you guys think? The Silver Branch. You may break this card to avoid taking a wound. You are immune to doom effects. At the start of your turn, you may roll 1 stone of chance. On an altruism or mana burst icon, you may remove a doom effect from any character in play. Awesome! That is a fantastic artifact. That is so cool. That ends her turn. Here we go, you guys. Lancelot is going to get to this Blessed Isle and try and complete a story quest here. So, he is going to roll for prowess, because if you remember, he has 6 dice he gets to roll for prowess. Alright, let's see. I just need 4 successes on prowess. We can do that. 2 mana bursts? Come on. And we rolled 3 mana bursts and a prowess. Boy, you guys, we are just killing this right now. I'm loving this. That will place our second story quest right here at the Blessed Isle. We need to do 4 more. We can do that, right, you guys? 4 more. He's going to end his turn. He could move. He's not going to move because he's going to let this witch come to him during the key turn. And he's going to power up Loyalty again. We have 2 people standing on Loyalty tiles. Great. Let's do the key turn. As you can see, all enemies right now that we have on the board, since we have already defeated this knight, are witches. They're all aggressive and they'll all move 1 space towards the nearest enemy, or nearest character. Let's do it. All of these witches are going to move towards Parmenides. And look at this. They're going to go 2, 2, and then we're going to have 4 witches on this one road. Ouch. And we have to still find one story quest tile is in the forest. We have to go in here. So Parmenides is going to go witch hunting, I think. So this witch will move into Lancelot's spot, and we immediately have to fight. So let's go do that. Witches make you use either Loyalty or Courage. His Loyalty and Courage are both only at 3. That's terrible. But both he and Parmenides are standing on Loyalty spots, so he'll actually get to roll 5 dice trying to defeat this witch at 3. Alright, Loyalty, you guys. Just 3 successes. And we get 1 and 2. We didn't get a third one. I think we're going to spend a Destiny token here. Actually, we can't. Witches do not allow us to use Destiny tokens. And not only that, a character that fails a challenge against any witch becomes seduced, which is terrible. That means he cannot break an item. He's going to have to take a wound. So we'll place this wound token right here on Lancelot. Alright, you guys, all we need is 3 Loyalty. Let's do it. Look at this. We have 2 plus 1 is 3 Loyalty. Whew! That is good. We'll place that witch over here, and that feels good. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more witches on the board. Oh, man. All right, but that's going to end the key turn, and we'll have to extinguish another flame of hope. That's 4. We only have 4 rounds left. So we're going to have Parmenides run away. These witches are terrible. We might actually just leave these witches alone and pull them out of the forest and try and get our final quest coins another way, because with not being able to use either Destiny tokens or break a weapon, they're insane. So we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all he can do for right now. So let's move to Elaine. First thing for Elaine is we're going to explore here. And we get the island of Thanet. Let's see, we'll go like this. And we have to spawn, looks like a severe threat. So let's see what it is. We have found the Great Old One. Spawn the Old One token on Mount Calaris tile and we hold. We also spawn 3 additional dragon tokens in the Red Realm, on Red Realm tiles, and they also hold. As long as the Old One remains in play, during the key turn, place 1 new dragon token on a realm tile adjacent to the Old One. The Old One is a dragon. Whew! Let's go put those up. So the only place we can place this Mount Calaris, because it's a mountain tile, is way up here. And I think we're going to place it here. We'll place the Old One here. And then now we have to spawn 3 regular dragons on Red Realm tiles. So we're going to spawn 1 here, and 1 here. Movement 1, she'll move on to here. Now we're going to scout here and hope to goodness we can match these tiles. That would be really nice. And we found Twin Rivers Glen. And look at this, you guys. That matches. Awesome. And if you look at this little icon right here, that means it's adjacent to the docks all the way over in Camelot. Perfect. So now we can use either forest or dock tokens or tiles over here. So that was movement 2. So now we're going to explore over here for movement 3. And we have found Stonehenge. So cool. And we'll move here for action 3. Or movement 3. Now our final movement is we're going to go here. Unfortunately, we found a road event. Dun dun dun. Let's go look at an encounter card. Lost Druid. A young druid is lost on the roads. Place an escort token on your character sheet. You may escort this token to the Sillywig Grove, Inglewood, or Caledonia realm tile and remove it from play to gain a quest coin. If this escort token perishes, you must place 1 despair token to extinguish a flame of hope. So we'll place this over here, just so we have it, and here is our escort token. So we need to find either the Sillywig Grove, Inglewood, or Caledonia realm tiles. And I think we know where those are, at least a couple of them. So here's Inglewood, you guys. The other 2 we haven't found. And look at witches. Yeah, it might be a while before we try and get over there. So we've decided that we're not going to move off of Stonehenge. We can power up Altruism, which is what we'll do. So that's Elaine's turn. Now let's go to Sir Lancelot. Let's take out some dragons. Lancelot's first going to move into the White Forge and challenge this dragon. Dragons, you either do prowess or courage. We're going to use prowess, of course, because we get to roll 6. Plus, dragons are our favorite enemy, so that's 7 dice. All right, guys, 7 dice. Let's get some prowess. 1, 2, 3. Whew! That was close, but we still defeated that dragon. We'll place the dragon token, and that's his 3rd enemy on his board. Nice. We're now going to move here to this road tile, and we have to draw an encounter. Oh, you guys, this is a good one. Wandering Blacksmith. A blacksmith is traveling from realm to realm in search for work. You may spend 1 destiny token per card to repair broken item, armor, or relic card on your character sheet. Here's the thing, nothing's broken for him, so it's useless. We will just let the Wandering Blacksmith walk on right by. His final move is he's going to move over to here to be able to draw a mount card. So let's see what he draws. Lancelot gets the Warhorse, +2 movement. You may discard this card to avoid taking a wound, and you cannot equip another mount card. So actually it's kind of like another weapon that also gives him +2 movement. Nice. Unfortunately, Lancelot already has 2 special items. So he's going to give up the treasure, the one that allows him to move immediately to the treasure tile in Camelot and replace it with his Warhorse. So now it's Pomelade's turn. We're going to take 1 movement to move here to the place that I cannot save. And we're going to try another challenge to see if we can get another story quest token. We're going to try Altruism, which is 5 dice, but Elaine is standing on Stonehenge, so we get to roll 6. Yes. Let's see, we need a 4 success. Let's see if we can do it. All right, 4 success for Altruism. Let's do this. That is 100% a fail. Ouch. Next, we're going to do a scout action over here, and let's see what we get. We get the Orkney Isles. And that means we're going to have another enemy, another threat. and that'll be a general threat. A Siege of Traders. Spawn 3 trader tokens on any road realm tiles. Objective, the Round Table. During the key turn, if any trader tokens are in the Camelot region, you must place 1 Despair token and extinguish a Flame of Hope. Oh, alright, let's spawn them. We'll place 1 in each of these road tiles because Lancelot is only 1 away from them, and he is one of the things you can fight them with is prowess, and he's strong in prowess. And the final one we're going to place up here on this road tile because Lancelot's going for this old one anyway. So hopefully he can take out all 3 traders and get us that quest coin. Nice. So Palmolides is going to move to this tile, and then he's going to scout over here. And he's going to get Caledonia. Hey, we needed Caledonia, I think. And we'll place Caledonia like so. But you know what? There's another spawn, you guys. We're getting covered in enemies. This is going to be a severe threat. None shall pass. Spawn the Black Knight token on the drawbridge tile, and he holds. When the Black Knight is defeated, he returns to the drawbridge during the key turn. Unless a character or characters spend a total of 2 Destiny tokens to prevent his return, so he would return even after being killed during the key turn. And as long as the Black Knight is in play, the top virtue plaque is discarded during each key turn. And he's a knight. Here we are, the Black Knight. Movement 3, we'll move on to Caledonia. We'll scout in this spot, and we find, ooh, the Cide Mountains. This is awesome. This is another one of our story quest locations. We'll place this here to remind us of that. But yet another enemy. We're starting to run out of space here, you guys. We have the Tolithid Teg. Spawn 1d6 magic creatures, and they are aggressive, and they have no special ability. Nice and simple. Come on. A 2! Nice! For our silver tiles, we're going to place 1 magic creature here on this road tile, and 1 right on Stonehenge with Elaine, so we immediately have an attack. Magic creatures can be attacked with either Courage or Altruism. We're definitely doing Altruism. That is 5, plus we're standing on Stonehenge, 6 dice. Looking for 3 successes. Altruism. That is only 2 successes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a Destiny token. We're going to give up 1 Destiny token, and we'll re-roll this one and make Boots and Prowess a success. Boots, Prowess, Altruism, or a Mana Burst. Nice, Altruism. That takes out that magic creature. For our 4th movement, we're going to move to the Cide Mountains, and we're going to try and complete this for Story Quest. We are going to roll for Altruism, just like last time, and we'll roll 6 dice because of Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. Looking for 4 successes on Altruism here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woohoo! And we'll take this off and put our 3rd story quest token. We are halfway done with the story quest. Palmolides is now going to go to this spot and immediately have an encounter before fighting this magical creature. We have found the army of the Valley of Dry Bones. If there are any non-named undead in play, place 3 more tokens in the hallway. Guess what? No undead, so that has no effect. Now let's fight that magical creature. All right. We get to roll 6 dice, looking for 3 successes. And that is the most amount of loyalty I've ever seen. But only 1 altruism. So I think we're going to break something so we can re-roll. So we're going to break this noble coat of arms so we can re-roll. Let's try again. All right, 3 altruism. Oh yes, that works. 2 mana. This magic creature is toast. We have now completed the Tile with Tag, and that is our 6th quest token. Only 3 more to go. We're going to finish his turn, moving back to this tile, which is part of the story quest, and he will try at the beginning of his next turn to complete a challenge there. So that's the end of Palmolides' turn. And that's the end of the 2nd turn of this round. So we now move to the key turn. First thing that happens, the Black Knight makes us discard one of these virtue plaques. Remember, if we run out of these, we lose. But so far, we're doing okay. So Lancelot's here. All of these tokens are going to move towards him. So he's going to have to fight a traitor. This traitor's going to move. This dragon's going to move. This dragon's going to move. This traitor's going to move. The old one holds, and he spawns another dragon on this tile. So let's fight here with this traitor. So we're going to roll 6 for prowess. Looking for 3 prowess here. And we've got 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a destiny token. That would be his second of his 5. And we're going to re-roll this altruism and say altruism or prowess or mana is a success. Ooh, mana burst? Done. That's going to place this traitor token on his board, and that's his 4th token. If he gets 4 more and goes to the dungeon, he can get a quest coin. Ooh, that's a thought. Elaine is definitely the closest for these witches, so they're all going to move like this, and we'll have these 2 move to Englewood, this one here, and that should be it for enemies on the board. We're going to place our 5th despair token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now only have 4 more rounds. You guys, first thing, I'm going to make a note, but I was thinking there's only 8 rounds. That's Sherwood's Legacy. This one actually has 10 rounds, so we still have 5 rounds. Okay? Sorry about that. So, it's Elaine's turn. Elaine is going to try and get to Caledonia because she can get a quest coin just by getting to Caledonia. So all she's going to do this round is go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all she's going to do. But she can get to Caledonia then next turn. And since she's the first player this round, that'll be at the end of, it'll be the key turn for the characters. First thing Lancelot's going to do is he's going to take a step into the drawbridge and fight our first knight, the Black Knight. Actually, that's not our first knight. We've had another knight. But he's going to fight the Black Knight. Because you can use any of the 4 main attributes for a knight, we're going to use prowess. And since knights are a favorite enemy of his, he's going to roll 7 dice. Let's do it. Here we go. 7 dice looking for prowess. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! Takes out the knight. That's going to complete a quest. So we're going to take the quest coin. That's going to make it number 7. We only need 2 more. And we're going to give up this token so we can do a spoils draw. And I think we're going to grab an item. Let's see what we get. As a repair kit, we may discard this card to repair an armory card or starting equipment card on your character sheet or the character sheet of a character on the same realm tile. Ooh, this cannot be used during a challenge. We're going to replace this mage's map. And we're going to instead put that repair kit there. Not bad. Just can't use it during a challenge, but we can use that to repair these weapons. Really nice. Lancelot has 6 movement. He's only used 1. So he's going to take 2 more steps into this road tile to try and take out this traitor. But in order to do that, he first has to draw an encounter card. We found the Sidey portal. If there are non-named magic creatures in play, place 3 more tokens in play on the hallway tiles. No magic creatures, we already took them out, so we're good there. Now let's fight that traitor. Don't forget, traitors, we will use prowess, and Lancelot can roll 6 for prowess. 3 successes, that's all we need. Oh yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think we double down. Not bad. This also gives us 5 tokens on our board. Lancelot's going to move here and do another road event. Alright you guys, we've been getting so lucky with these encounters, but now we have the Coven. If there are any non-named witches in play, yeah, place 3 of them anywhere on the hallway tiles. So we're going to bring out 3 more. So we'll place 1 witch here, 1 witch here, and 1 witch here. Ugh, we're just going to have to avoid these witches like the plague. We're going to have Lancelot move into the Castle of Corbinac, and we're going to try and complete this story quest by doing a challenge. Guess what we're going to do? Yeah, a prowess challenge. I'm going to do 4 successes for prowess. Let's see if we can do it. 1, 2, oh my gosh, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes! That means another story quest is completed. So we'll take this away and we'll put this here. That is our 4th. We only need 2 more of those. We're looking for 1 more round tile. I know Pulmonatus is on the other spot. So literally we just need to find 1 more round tile and do 2 more story quest checks. Lancelot, his last movement for 6, he'll go onto this road event. He already has encountered once, so he won't encounter again. And this way he won't encounter at the beginning of his next turn. And that's the end of Lancelot's turn. Now we'll go to Pulmonatus. So Pulmonatus is on one of the story realm tiles. So the first thing we're going to do is a check. And I think the check we're going to do is prowess. Since we've been doing so well on prowess, he gets to roll 5 for prowess. Let's see what we can get. Alright, you guys. Come on. I'm only rolling 5 dice, so it's not likely. But I believe in us. Prowess. And not so much. Bummer. Alright. Let's see what we're going to do. So we're going to have him go and scout here. So he's going to do 1 movement here. And then he is going to scout. And he finds the island of Capri. Oh, yes. This is our final one that we need for our story quest. We'll place this here so that we remember. Oh, that is so awesome, you guys. Look at how many story quests are over here. 1, 2, there are 4 just in the docks area. So movement 2 is going to be here. Let's try this again. We're going to try prowess again. 5 dice. Let's see if we can do it. 4 challenge. Here we go, you guys. Prowess. 5 dice. 1, 2. That's it. Is it worth trying to roll? Use the destiny token. Monica's shaking her head no. So we'll just leave it as is. Bummer. So it'd be silly to do any more exploring. We've got enough different types of enemies that we can defeat to get quest coins, and we've found all 6 locations for our story quest. So we're just going to draw a plaque. And let's see what we get. This is awesome. Might. Roll 1 extra stone of chance on prowess challenges. Guess what? We can choose prowess for a challenge for the story quest and roll 6 dice, just like Lancelot. Awesome. And then once per key turn, you may instantly win a challenge against a non-named Saxon. Cool. That's the end of Pulmonatus' turn. We're going to go back to Elaine for that final turn for this round. Elaine is going to go 1, 2. She's going to stop here, and she's going to try and do a story quest challenge. So she's going to do altruism, which she gets to roll 5 dice. With this 5 dice challenge, we got to get 4 successes. Come on, 2 mana bursts, you guys. 2 mana bursts right here. Nope, failed. Still not there. No, wait. She's got 2 destiny tokens. I think it's time to use it. We have 1 altruism. We're going to use 1 destiny token to re-roll this one. And remember, she gets to count 2 more attributes. So we're going to use prowess and courage. So we're looking for prowess and courage here. Oh, that's 3. So now we just need 1 more. So we're going to use our last destiny token that we have to re-roll this one. And we're going to do loyalty and... So altruism will work. Loyalty and boots will also be a success. Let's see. Boots! Oh, I can't believe boots is how we're going to do this. All right. So with that, we are completing another story quest. So we'll replace this with a story quest token. Oh, that's awesome. And then what we'll do for our last 2 movement is come over here to Caledonia. And we'll complete the Lost Druid. First thing, you guys, we totally forgot about Pure Faith. We could have rolled an extra die. That's okay. We made it work. So, with that Lost Druid, we brought him to Caledonia, and we get another quest token. That is number 8 out of 9. 1 more, and I think we only have 2 more locations that we need to put a story quest? Or 1 more? Only 1 more. That is awesome. All right, that finishes Elaine's turn. Now we do the key turn of the enemies. Everybody here is aggressive except for the old one, which will just spawn another dragon. And the traders, they're trying to get to the round table. There's only one trader left, and he's going to have to be moving just like all the other enemies aggressively anyways. So let's do that. So all of these witches are going to move one space this way. And actually, it is 11 spaces to get to our characters over here and 10 going this way. So these two are going to move to here. And these 4 are going to move to here. First thing is, this old one's going to spawn another dragon. And that dragon won't move this round. We'll place him here. And then this dragon will move here. Dragon will move here. This traitor, which is who we need to beat, is right here. And here comes another dragon. So that's the end of the key turn. Here comes another despair token placed. That means we have 4 more rounds now. But I don't think we're going to need that. Hopefully. Lancelot becomes the first player. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and get to this traitor right here. So we're going to move 1 and have to take out this dragon. The dragon, we can use prowess. And remember, dragons is one of Lancelot's specialities. He's going to roll 7 dice. Here's our 7 dice, looking for 3 successes on prowess. 1, 2, 3. That dragon is history. All right, you guys, Lancelot's going to move here, take on another dragon. So another 7 dice. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's get some prowess. Oh yeah, right there. 2 + 1, 3, done. Lancelot is then going to go for this traitor. This is the key. Now, he's only going to roll 6 against this traitor because he is not a favored enemy of Lancelot. But still 6 dice. Let's do it. Here we go, you guys. This is for the 9th quest coin. It's what we need. And we totally failed. Let's go break an item so we can re-roll. So here goes our longsword. That's going to allow us to re-roll again. Come on! Come on! Looking for 3 successes on 6 dice. We can do that. Prowess. Yes! Oh, yes! We took them out. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. That is going to complete a quest. And not only that, we also have 8 enemies that we've killed. Awesome. All right, you guys, we completed the Siege of Traitors, and that places the 9th quest token here. And you can see we only have 1 story token left, which I'm hoping Pulmonatus on his turn now can complete, because we're not even going to move Lancelot. He's done. He's done his duty. He has gotten the 9th quest coin. So let's go to Pulmonatus and let's finish this game. Pulmonatus is in the exact right spot to do the story quest challenge. Normally he'd only get to roll 5 dice for his prowess, but because he has might, he gets to roll 6. So he's going to roll 6 dice looking for 4 successes. It all comes down to this roll. Let's do it. We're looking for 4 prowess. Oh, that is 3 prowess. Let's roll another die since I rolled this one on the ground. And I rolled that one on the ground, so let's try this one. Oh! Alright, we're going to use a destiny token here. We only have 1 left, and we're going to say boots, because boots made us last time. Boots or prowess or a mana is going to make it for us. Let's see. Mana burst! Oh yes, that is 5 successes. We have just won the game. We'll place this story quest token right here. Move this off, and that is all she wrote. Yeah! Whew! That was a game, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can see it's an epic game. You have to be ready to spend a ton of time because it is not quick, but it is a lot of fun. I would say it's more fun with more players. Solo, it's so hard to keep track of everything. I kind of think of Wizards Academy a little bit that way. But it is a lot of fun. You have to be okay with skill checks because that's what you're doing with dice. Sometimes it ain't going to work out, and sometimes it is. We had some pretty awesome rolls. I should say, I had some pretty awesome rolls.
I was going to say, the critical turning point in this game, when Colin started rolling the dice.
For whatever reason, I roll so much better than Monica, at least in this one. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and please do subscribe. Please comment. Love hearing what you guys think. Thank you. Bye.